TomoNews presents Bears. Did someone say brownies? Yogi and Boo Boo may take the cake for most resourceful, but this Connecticut black bear clearly wins for persistence. The big fella had been lured by the smell of freshly baked brownies and followed it all the way to the source. It pressed up against the back door and then tried to get in through the other doors. The terrified homeowner asked her neighbors for help, but no amount of screaming, pounding, or yelling could get the pesky bear to go away. Even though the experience is very probably harrowing in person, photos of the chocolate-hungry bear are adorable, and the internet approves. The bear eventually did give up on its brownie quest and left, to the homeowner's great relief. We're guessing she won't be baking anytime soon.
Man attacked by grizzly bear survives and drives himself to the hospital. Meet the internet's latest hero, Todd Orr. All these nasty cuts and flesh wounds came from a grizzly bear attack in Madison County, Montana on October 1st. Todd says he was walking along a hiking trail scouting for elk when he spotted a mother grizzly bear and her 2 cubs. When the mother charged at Todd, he tried hitting her with bear spray from 25 feet away, but she ran through the mist and took him to the ground. He tried to lay as motionless as possible while the bear had her way with him, biting him on the shoulders, arms, and backpack. At some point, she must have got bored and left, so Todd tried to get to his car. About 10 minutes later, the bear came back for another attack. This time, she bit him so hard on his forearm, it cracked the bone. Surprisingly, after a few more bites, the crazed sow gave pause and walked away. Stunned, Todd got up, thanked God, and made this video of his account.
Yeah, life sucks in bear country. Just had a grizzly with 2 cubs come at me from about 80 yards, and I sprayed the shit out of her with bear spray, and then I went on my face and protected the back of my neck. She got my head good. I don't know what's under my hat. My ear, my arm, pieces of stuff hanging out. I don't know what's going on in there. And then my shoulder, it's ripped up. I think my arm's broke, but legs are good. Internal organs are good. Eyes are good. I just walked out 3 miles and I go to the hospital. So be safe out there. Bear spray doesn't always work, but it's better than nothing.
After driving himself 17 miles to the hospital, it took them 8 hours to stitch Todd back together. Lucky for him, he's expected to make a full recovery. Sorry, Leo, your Hollywood bear attacks got nothing on the real Todd Orr.
Idiot puts his hand inside bear cage and gets it bitten off. When a bunch of your buddies give you the exact same advice all at once, it's probably a good idea to consider it, if not outright follow it. Especially when said advice is to not do this. In footage posted to video sharing site LiveLeak, a more than likely drunk man in Russia's northwest is seen approaching a caged bear, ignoring warnings from his friends who, according to a translation by the Daily Mail, shout, "You idiot, don't do it," and then sticking his hand right in the cage. The video, believed to have been shot near the Finnish border in Murmanskaya Oblast, next sees the man violently attacked by the animal before his friends presumably come to the rescue of their moronic buddy. The unsourced video's description notes that while the man survived, his encounter with his own country's national symbol cost him his right arm, from fingertips to elbow. We gotta be honest though, the video of this soon-to-be Darwin Award winner has our version of Spidey Sense, which detects internet fakery, tingling. Beyond this incredibly convenient cutaway, there's just something about this video that has us thinking this bear might be about as realistic as the one that attacked Leo DiCaprio in The Revenant. What say you? Is this video real or fake? Let us know what you think in the comments below.
Young boy savagely attacked by bear in Malaysian forest. A 9-year-old boy and his father are lucky to be alive after falling victim to a vicious attack by a sun bear while foraging for wood in a Malaysian forest. At noon on February 8th, Usap Ching and his young son Di Usap were out collecting sandalwood, but they were not alone. The bear first attacked Dee's father, slashing his back and the side of his torso. Then the beast went after Dee, teeth and claws ripping into the poor child's face and head. Badly wounded, the pair walked for almost an hour until they came to a road where they were found by a plantation worker who rendered aid. The shocked man said he'd never once seen a bear in all his time in the area. Young Dee is currently in hospital and making a slow but steady recovery. Get well soon, Dee. That's a story for your future grandkids, eh?
Bears caught horsing around on New Jersey family's backyard hammock.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Look at it, they're having so much fun though. That's Mom and Dad.
Look at what Mama's doing. Should I try to chase him away?
Pedals the bear killed for sport during New Jersey bear hunt. A handicapped black bear made famous for frequently being spotted walking around on two legs has been killed by an unnamed hunter during the annual New Jersey bear hunt. On his adventures through the forest, Pedals the bear suffered an injured left paw and lost his right paw entirely, so to move forward, he adopted a bipedal gait. Unfortunately, his human-like walk couldn't protect him from the bear hunt, the state's first allowing the use of bow and arrows in nearly 50 years. On October 10th, Pedals was shot dead with an arrow to the chest. Observers at the checkout station claim his hunter had been bragging about waiting to kill Pedals for 3 years. Over the past few weeks, fans of Pedals had rallied support to have his life spared. More than 300,000 signatures were collected and roughly $22,000 was raised to have Pedals relocated to a wildlife sanctuary, preventing his death. Their spirited efforts were unsuccessful. Now, that's a lot of love for a bear, and while it's pretty neat that he walked on two legs, what about all the other regular, everyday bears? This year, 549 bears were killed in the 6-day hunt, and most of them walked on all fours. Just because they don't move around like us, does that make their lives count for any less? Some lawmakers don't think so. In light of Pedals' death, New Jersey Senator Ray Lesniak introduced a bill entitled Pedals Law, a state proposition to ban black bear hunting for 5 years. To continue to manage the bear population, the bill would also make it illegal for people to feed the wild bears and would require the use of bear-resistant garbage containers in bear territories. And if the bill doesn't get passed, well, if the support around Pedals is any indication, you just may see more bears like him strutting around your neighborhood. After all, most bears, like humans, will do whatever it takes to survive. Rest in peace, dear Pedals. We hope they've got an abundance of tasty picnic baskets for you up there in bear heaven.
Bear takes a bite out of a cow. This video of a bear attacking a cow went viral after being posted to Facebook. A grizzly bear was caught on camera chasing a cow across a road in Wyoming near Yellowstone National Park, before it eventually caught up to it and naturally mauled the cow to death. That's when Blake Clark, the guy who filmed the video from the safety of his car, began honking his horn. But his attempts to break up the fight weren't exactly successful. Sorry, bro, circle of life and all. You just can't stop Mother Nature.
Alaska hiker scares attacking bear away by yelling. Todd Tumalo was hiking with his friend Dustin on the north end of the Central Alaska Range near the McKinley River when he turned around to find a bear approaching.
Ah! No! You f*** off!
Tumalo later wrote of his experience, quote, "This is a situation every backcountry traveler never wants to experience," end quote. Tumalo said that he tried walking backwards while facing the animal and talking to it. When he realized his technique wasn't deterring the bear, Tumalo began yelling and tried to appear threatening. Tumalo wrote, quote, "Without my gun or spray, I had one option, and it was to appear a threat or at least a difficult meal. I know many people will criticize my choice for no firearm or spray, and go right ahead. I made an educated decision and for once faced the true consequences of that, so spare me the BS," end quote.
Can you come over here?
Well, looks like no guns or sprays were needed.
Whoa!
That's 1 point for an Alaskan hiker and 0 bear.
Fury erupts online as brutal Russian bear killing goes viral. Viral footage of a Russian bear being beaten and run over by a truck is sparking outrage online. The video was reportedly taken in Yakutia in northeastern Russia. The weak and helpless bear was hauling ass from some very bad dudes driving Ural trucks. And this is where things turn nasty. Not only do the guys run over the animal once, they then reverse back over it just for good measure. But amazingly, the bear is still alive. But does the sight of the now wounded and helpless forest creature quell these brutes' violent urges? Hell to the no. They grabbed a crowbar and beat it to death. The bear was already weak from a lack of hibernation, so he never had a chance against these guys and their macho machinery. Reaction to footage of the assault was split among Russian netizens. Some said the killing was justified because the bear could have attacked people, while others suggest the men provoked the creature. Either way, Russian authorities have already reportedly opened a criminal investigation and are now hunting for the men involved. Video captures bear chasing down bikers. A couple of cyclists in northern Slovakia were recently enjoying an evening bike ride down a mountain when a wild and quite possibly hungry bear caught sight of them. Keep your eye on the right side of the screen. This helmet cam video captured by the trailing cyclist Dusan Vinzik gives you a bit of an idea of how frightening it is to watch an 800-pound bear chase after your friend. Not to mention, what happens if the bear decides to turn around? Let's take another look at that, shall we? The video uploaded to YouTube on May 8th instantly went viral with more than 150,000 views racked up in the first day and counting. Fortunately for these two, the bear decided to give up and head back to the woods. Vinzik did a lot of yelling to scare the bear off, which may have helped. Pro tip for next time, guys. When a bear gives chase, just toss your picnic basket at him. That's probably all it's after anyway.
In Mother Russia, bears are not gay dancing men yet.
Bear, meet pickup truck. Why did the bear cross the road? Who knows? But it looks like this big guy never learned to look both ways before crossing the street.
Warning, bad puns ahead.
This unbearable video was posted to the Missouri State Highway Patrol's Facebook page last week. It captures the moment a black bear collided with a pickup truck as the unfortunate animal ran across U.S. Route 60 highway. The bear ran straight across the meridian and into traffic without even taking pause for thought. Amazingly, the bear was unharmed after making his little boo-boo and running straight into the side of the truck. So although he may not be smarter than the average bear, he did survive with barely a scratch. Black bears are native to this neck of the woods, but were nearly wiped out during America's westward expansion. According to the Missouri Department of Conservation, however, they are making a comeback. And there's been plenty of black bear sightings in recent years near Route 60. So if you're driving in the area, watch out for bears crossing the road. We just couldn't bear the idea of any more wild animals getting barreled into. And thanks for bearing with us.